Creation of the first film studio in Vegas, owned by Vegas.
We're live!
Hi! Hello!
I really hope that we went live after I stopped talking.
No,
hey, now I see that we're live.
The end of it. Yeah, it always lags for me for like 10 seconds, so That's fun. But hello, everybody. Welcome to Gaze and Feys, Treasures and Treason Talk Back. I am Taylor Murchie. I play Cecily Belgram over in Hilarity Save 8 RPG Minds Never Matter. I'm also an illustrator. You can find me doing some cool stuff on Murchie_art when I have time and energy and the wherewithal to do that cool stuff. We are raising money for Trans Lifeline. The Tiltify link should show up in chat at some point during this whole dog and pony show. So if you have $1 to spare, please toss it over there. They're very, very good. They are built by trans people for trans people. They have a hotline that has people who understand the trans experience on the other side. And they also fund trans communities through grants, which is very important and very wonderful. So please, 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 if you can, toss a couple bucks over there. Tonight, we have a friend who have you caught up on the end of that stream? There's no worries if not. We will catch you up tonight.
I have watched like clips of it. Like I was like scrolling through because you know me. I love an edit, so I was looking for like some bits. You know.
I'm gonna be getting a clip of that tonight also, because yeah.
Did you catch Sabrina Carpenter being a guardian?
No, I didn't catch Sabrina. I heard the Spirit Guardian thing, and then I kept. Oh man!
It was Sabrina Carpenter, and it was so good. And I'm gonna play with that going forward because I know Kieran's not dropping Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, it's absolutely fantastic.
We need to do one of those old ads for those like fairy flyers, and then just put Sabrina Carpenter's face on it.
I am so excited. Yeah, it was a really, really, really good episode. Your character's been taken by the moon. So you're gonna have a little meeting with Moon Mommy.
Moon Mommy!
And it's so funny because Blackwell was like, hey, I can't make it tonight, I'm so sorry, like, you know, personal things happening. And I was like, no worries, we'll talk about where you went. And Blackwell's like, oh no. Ah! And then so Blackwell's character Sayer was taken by the star god, and you've been taken by the moon goddess. Steph, what did you say about like who's next? The sun? The sun, it's
I
after
did
me.
watch as Steph like as I dissipated in Fashio's arms, and it was beautiful.
That quiet moment,
Oh.
Steph, where you actually did this physical act, like you like did the like, oh, they're not there and I'm touching myself now. I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Like comedy
Fazio's
gold.
confused, guys. Fazio's confused.
The little bits of physical comedy that you sneak in during this is like it brightens my day every time.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Nothing but ham.
We killed Volpanin.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that's who you guys were murdering. I literally was
Yeah.
like scrolling through and I couldn't find that bit, like where you said who it was. However, that combat, sick.
Really? I homebrewed some
ice
stuff.
fireball.
I was like scrolling
if
through
I
chunks,
may,
but I feel like everybody had really good like spotlight moments in the combat, and I think that was so sick.
Yeah,
I'm so glad.
if I may, I love that combat. You did an amazing job with that, Taylor. And also, thank you, because when I said I've always wanted to play an Echo Knight, it was exactly so I could do stuff like what I did there. Because that felt so cool.
it felt like that scene in the it just felt like that scene in The Boys where all the women beat up the Nazi chicks.
Yeah.
But it was you and your echoes.
I mean, hey, you were there too, and you also beat her up plenty as well.
The shit out of her. I got scared.
Yeah,
I was like, this is gonna end so soon. What am I gonna do? We have like 10 minutes left. What am I gonna do to vamp for 10 minutes? What are we gonna do? I was so happy and so sad when Kieran's Spirit Guardians literally dissolved all the skeletons I had brought. I was like, I said there were 5. And I said I said they were this close. I have to honor it. Fuck.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad that we got to see Kieran be a badass and like absolutely murk the shit out of that evil little fox lady. So good. And I love seeing you two be badasses and murk the shit out of the evil fox lady. That was my first fully homebrewed combat where I randomly generated a wizard and then added my own little spice and my own little bits to it. So I'm glad that you guys found it fun and not like that I was tossing random counters at you. Especially with the frost fireball, I really liked I wish we had more time for the room effect because the room effect was going to be really fun with that. But I'm never going to complain about you guys being badasses. So there's that.
Yeah, I wanted more of that crazy lair action, but I also didn't want to die. So
yeah.
Speaking of like crazy cool things that Taylor did, I was talking to my partner about this. The Hall of Mirrors, what you did was so good. It brought so much depth to the characters, and I think it really allowed for like connection. And I love that Fazio was just like, no, I will tell you what happened to me. What just happened to me was a lot, and I'm going to say it actually.
This word vomits is like, I'm really sad right now.
Yeah. Also, really quick, before we all move on to the mirrors, I just wanted to say one more thing about Volpanin and how dope that combat was, which is, thank you, Taylor, because you've inspired me to put more work into Sunday, because I was going to go with a stat block that was already built, and then I'm like, no. If you're going to take the care to homebrew the baddies, I should do the same. And that's not a threat. That's a genuine thank you. Like the inspiration was there.
I'm glad. Homebrew was really fun for me. I've homebrewed the Draco Hydra, one because I want to make sure that I'm, because I was looking into like the combat stuff, and I was like, okay, this could get, if the MacGuffin has not been figured out, this is going to be an absolute slaughter fest. So I'm balancing the terror and like the actual real danger with like not TPKing and making this a terrible story at the end where evil wins, because that's not what this is for. This is for, you know, being able to fight a thing where we can't fight it in real life in that same way. We can fight it, but not in the same way. So
I mean, no, I'm kidding.
Not on life. Not on life. Not on life.
Yeah. I would never.
But I also shout out to my partner for letting me make him into a door. I love him.
He's our door now.
He was like, didn't they destroy me? And I was like, no, they actually took so much time to very carefully and lovingly take you off your hinges so you can be a nice little tavern door after this.
At my tavern.
Exactly.
That we had never mentioned that I own, so thank you for letting me
just do that.
With, like, great. With something that is this short and we're coming into characters that are very well rounded and thought out with such deep backstories already, I gotta sneak it in there when I can. And if you want to just throw it in there of like, this is what's going on with me, this is what I'm thinking about, absolutely, because there's like, I want to wedge in as much character juice as possible, which is why Hall of Mirrors was very helpful for that, of like, hey, this is how this person experienced this terrible thing. And the thing with the statues was right off the dome when we went into Kieran's mirror, because originally the statues were going to be just like the same kind of effect that Rhaegarrath's presence has, but I wanted something worse. I wanted something that differentiated from just the normal effects of a rot. So I thought that was the not being able to leave the presence of it was really fun. And further tied it to the crack epidemic of Reagan's era, where he did all that bullshit and terrible things. And yeah, so that's me. That's not me being done talking about myself now. I have some questions for everybody. This question comes from our very own Greeny Beanie, and I love green. So hi, Green. I love you.
Yes, we love green.
I put out questions, and Green was the only one to answer me. But it was a very good question, so it deserves the spotlight anyway. Green says, you have 10 seconds before going into the last fight. What does your PC say? And we're going to start with Steph.
Rude. Okay. I improv this little motif for him last episode, and I think he'll keep it. I think he just kind of holds his little locket with Lucien's face in it. It was Lucien's. Oh my goodness gracious! With Lucien's portrait in it, and he just remembers that his partner told him to never let him win, and he's gonna look up at Rhaegarrath and just think, I'm not gonna let you win.
Oh, that's so good. I have chills. We're gonna go to Amelia.
Showtime, bitches.
Fuck yeah. I love the little short punches that Nandipa has. It brings me joy. Brina.
Probably today's a good day to die. And with the moon's graces, it will be your day to die.
Yes.
That is so much better. I'm so glad. Because obviously you know what popped in my head first.
I don't think any of
In
us
the
know what
name of the
comic book
moon, I
In
will punish you.
In the name of the
The
moon.
moon haunts you.
Listen, I find it beautiful and almost criminal that Amaya has not struck a pose or anything.
What if I just like ran? So
Magical
we
girl
have
transformation in the last episode.
we have a couple donations for random magical effects, right? They aren't specifically stated to be the random magical effect donation, like in the little thing, but they're the right amount. What if one of the random magical effects is that you all turn into magical girls, but magical boys?
As long as I'm Sailor Mars, we good.
You get to
Hey,
Honey,
describe
I'm
your
already
sailor
a
outfit.
magical girl.
I'm so excited. I kind of am, not that I'm glad that I was in pain, but I'm kind of glad I missed last combat because I think it's gonna be so fun that nobody sees how kick ass Amaya is until she's up against this Draco Hydra.
I
Really
cannot
excited.
wait to see Amaya shine in combat. I cannot wait to watch her make the whole fucking room explode because
Yeah.
I love sorcerers. My first character ever was a sorcerer, and I was doing the sorcery point math, and that shit is so good.
Yeah.
Like
I love
between
sorcery
turns,
points.
you're like, okay, if I put this over here and I put this over here, I can actually swap these, and then I'll actually get this much more than I would have originally, and blah blah blah. It's like so delicious, and then you go, DM, I'm doing this, and actually it's within the rules, so you can't stop me.
You can't say no. One of my favorite characters actually right now that I get to play is a divination wizard because you know how much fun it is to tell your DM before I'm gonna cast a spell. Oh, also by the way, you roll a 2.
Yeah.
You don't say.
When your DM is like, and I just rolled a natural 20, you can go, actually, no, you didn't. You rolled a natural 1.
So good for roleplay too. Like it's great.
It's so good. I had a divination wizard a while ago, and I want to bring her back. She had a familiar that was a little octopus. It was so good.
I also
Hold
with
on.
the Draco Hydra, I think I did a really fun preparation, which is like slight spoilers for Amaya's combat. But her sorcery, one of her sorcery things, I won't say both, but one of them is that she gets to change what kind of magic it like what the damage type is. Because like if you hit one head, you know, it could be the one that's resistant to radiant, but now sorry, it's not radiant. It's actually necrotic. So...
That's brilliant, and that's also one of the reasons why I every session was like, wait, where is my thing that was taken from me? Because we were each allowed one special item, and I don't know, you guys I think have seen me use it at this point, but it's a Dragon Slayer sword. So I was like, I need that. That's sort of like what I
someone
based
took a
everything
Dragon Slay
on.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really glad that happened because I'm like, guys, you're only level 5. Guys, you're level 5.
Yeah, exactly.
And
this thing does like an extra 3d6 to a dragon. So I was like, hey guys, can I please? I know you might be upset with Nadipa. She needs the sword that was taken from her. It's really
5 dragons
useful.
put together. Does that mean it's 3d6 times 5?
No, that's not how that works. He's one guy now.
But Pookie.
Speaking of
Dang, I thought that was gonna work.
Speaking of the different heads doing different things, Nandipa was trying to like at one point poison Regarath and like get to like the food that he was being brought out to him. And this was before I had the idea to make him not actually there. But he was like when that if that was going to happen, you would have watched the black dragon head take and eat all of the food that he has because black dragons are immune to poison.
Yeah.
So
I
built
just wanted to see what would happen if I made the attempt, because I did bring poison with me and acid, and I'm like, I didn't bring this for no reason. I can either slip it onto a blade as a bonus action, or I can try to poison their food. Like,
Guys, I brought so much poison. I thought I was gonna do like a lot of oh, you're so in love with me. Drop in the tea. And instead I just like was like,
same.
hi guys. But I think there's still some really cool stuff that we can do with the items that we haven't used yet. So I'm excited to see how everybody does that. I'm also excited to see how we get our extra items that Taylor said. Hey guys.
I'm really excited about mine.
I was toying with legendary, and I was like, nah, that'd be too easy. Nah, there's some game breaking shit in legendary items that I'm not prepared for, and I don't want to have to research.
100%.
Like, no. I wanted to give you guys the freedom to choose whatever you wanted. So I was just like, let's just toss a very rare in there, see what happens. I will say, I don't know what rarity it is. No deck of many things, please. That's kind of fuck up everything.
Just make him draw cards.
Suddenly there's 3 more monsters in here. One of you is half your size. The next one's leveled up 10 times, and you're a mouse.
And then someone drew the void card.
I thought about taking one of my favorite items, which has to do with plane stuff. So I could just send them to another plane. But then I was like, oh man, that just shifts the problem onto somebody else, doesn't it? I won't just exile him, I guess.
There would be more consequences. There'd be so many more. I'm so excited to see how you guys make the wish. Because Sayer is going to get some very interesting information next session from his star daddy, star parent. That sounds too formal.
Daddy.
They, them, but in a mask way. And it's gonna be fun. I get to pull out my homebrew deities for the first time on public platforming, which is very fun. I'm very proud of it. My homebrew world is so extensive; it has its own creation myth. I am mentally ill, but
just because it's true. Listen.
It helps. It's helpful.
And let me say this for anyone watching who is a GM with a homebrew world with your own creation myth in it. All right. Sure, we might be mentally ill, but it's good because eventually you're going to have somebody who's going to ask too many effing questions. And listen, I was trying not to say the word in your house. All right. I'm trying to be respectful right now, but it's nice. It's nice to have as many answers as you can until eventually someone knows that they're digging too deep and they're just doing it to be a pedantic jerk. And then you go, okay, listen, unless you literally want me to learn the secrets of the actual universe where I am just another human being just like you have to chill. Like, because that's coming from someone else with a creation myth in their world.
Diva, I want to know what question the door has for us.
The door, yes, the lovely door, my handsome door. He has asked us what your character's reaction would be to having to sacrifice their personal morals to get what they want or to get what they need. In this case, the MacGuffin.
If everybody's okay with it, I could easily go first at this point. Cool. What personal morals? Her personal morals are the guilty are guilty, the innocent are innocent, and if I'm not sure, I'm going to err on the side of consequences for what you're doing right now, which means if everyone in here dies, but the wish still gets to be cast and it ends Rhaegarth, we all walked in prepared for that. Now, she's not going to turn around and stab an ally unless she absolutely has to. But, like, you know, in her mind, it's like, if I die, as long as what I wanted to have happen before I die happens, cool. If you die, you knew what you signed up for. Like, it's very much like, I will mourn you, but I'm not going to stop moving. Like if someone goes down in the middle of the fight and the bad guy's still up, I'm not going to suddenly like turn and mourn you. If I can help you, I will. Otherwise, I'm staying locked in. Like that's very much her. Truth be told, she didn't expect to get this far. So now that she has, she's like, her idea was, if I'm the biggest and brightest thing in the room and I have to go down so that the other people can succeed by moving around in the shadows, awesome. And, that's still how she's moving. That's still how she's thinking, which is the exact same reason why the minute she realized where he was, she ran after you guys to tell you.
All right, Steph.
Yeah.
If he had to sacrifice his personal morals.
The thing is that Faggio's big dilemma is that he would do close to anything to save the life of his partner. But I think it really contends with his kind of protector wanting to help everybody nature, that he knows in his heart that he would do pretty much anything to make that pain go away for him. So I think he would have a hard time, but I think the decision would be pretty simple for him if it came to it. Hopefully you could protect everyone, but I think despite him being a big lovable teddy bear, there's some things that come first for him.
That's good. Oh.
Don't use that against me, please.
Oh, maybe. Ooh.
I think not on purpose. Amaya already kind of went against her morals, because her moral is kind of save everyone you can when you can. And she was trying to save that kobold. Like she thought she could talk her way out of it, if she made it look like she was on his side. But she was proven wrong, and so she hasn't protected. But I think it, like, when it comes down to it, if it was like, you can make this wish, but like you lose all of your friends in the process, or you can make this wish, but by doing so you like harm nature or the world or the moon goddess herself, all these things that she cares a lot about. I think she'd have a lot of trouble with that. I think she believes in like kindness and goodness for kindness sake, and the idea that saving people means like revoking her kindness, I think would be really difficult for her. I do think she'd still be willing to do it in the end, but I think it's one of those things where she wouldn't feel like I think she would never know if she did the right thing, if there was another way to solve the problem.
Yeah. I'm so excited for you guys to like figure out the mechanics of the MacGuffin, to figure out what the caveat is, because of course there is one to a wish spell, so I'm very excited, and I think it's going to make combat very interesting and very fun. I also have plans for bringing Freya back. She wasn't just a one-off thing. There's going to be a fun thing happening with her as well, and I'm very excited for that. If certain things happen, we'll see. But I'm so excited for this freaking game, guys. I'm so excited. Me and Blackwell have some stuff cooked up, which is very exciting. Blackwell and Britt cannot be with us tonight due to just some personal stuff going on. So we send our love to them. And I hope that they have fun on Monday too. Yes.
So I'm going. All right. This is a stupid question. I'm going to preface with this is a stupid question.
Cool.
I was going to think of like, but whatever. Unfortunately, Brina, this project was my first meeting you, so I don't have one to pull on for you, but I'm sure you have one. So please feel free to do so. And Steph, I know you do because you have a whole other stream that you're part of. And Taylor, while I know that you are also in multiple games, I'm sure you know the character that I'm thinking of. It's not one of the ones you play with me. I'm going to say this is blatantly Cecily.
Okay.
All right. Another PC that you're known for meets Ragarath.
Oh, that's a
What
good
happens?
one. Another PC that you're known for meets Ragarath. Oh, that's interesting considering the lore of dragons. Is it in this universe or in the universe they're originally
Yeah.
from? Okay.
No, this universe. Like, if
Um,
you want, I can go first, where I will say that Elia from Road to Wrestle Deep would attack Ragarath on sight, but would also understand that they are probably going to die because they are far too low level. But they are a wrestler, so they will make sure they go out looking good at the end of the day. Amazi would think, if I die again, who cares? And go for it. But yeah.
I think Cecily would just not be able to get over how fucking lame this dragon is compared to the dragons that she's used to like hearing about. And just absolutely in that sweet southern way backhandedly shit on him the entire time while punching him in the face until he dies.
Yeah.
What about you, Brina?
Steph?
Yeah, if
Brina.
That's hard. I have a lot of characters that I've done, so I'm just gonna go with Nordia because she's the one I've done for the longest. Nordia is the wizard I was talking about, my divination wizard. And if you think Amaya is sweet, Nordia was a pacifist. Well, still has been a pacifist for all 4 seasons. Has not done a single point of damage to anybody.
Oh,
she
wow.
just helps everybody else during combat. It's not that she's so against violence in general, but she believes that everybody has a chance for redemption, and so she refuses to kill anybody. Now that is slightly changing a little bit, but she still hasn't hurt anybody. But she did just lose the love of her life, so we'll see what happens to her. But I think she would meet Ragarath, and she would honestly, she tried to talk to him. She'd try and talk it through with them and be like, buddy, what's going on with you? Like, why, who hurt you in such a way? And it feels like he's not really one of those people that you can get through to. So I think in her case, if her friends were around, she would cast like some crazy like hold monster spell or hold person or whatever, make him fail, and then let all of her friends start wailing on him,
yeah.
That's beautiful.
I love that
That's
because
4. Did you say 4 years?
Yeah, 4 years we've
no
been playing the
damage
game. She
points?
hasn't done us. No, except there was one where like it was made very clear to us that like it wasn't going to physically affect people outside of that combat because it was like a test for us. And she like hit somebody on the back of the head with her dagger instead of stabbing them because she still didn't have the heart to stab somebody.
I love that because I think at the beginning of this you wanted to establish that like this isn't the way that all dragons are, which is very true. This is what happens when you put the inherent need of collecting from 5 dragons into one body. Like I wanted it to be very clear, like this is a monstrosity that was created that was never meant to happen and has gone insane. Like there is no reasoning with this guy. Steph, what about you? If another character had met Ragarath?
The only other character that I do on the internet is is like 18-year-old gay Sasquatch, who would probably just be like, you're not being very nice.
Oh.
And The character that I've been playing in my home campaign for the last few years is a very aggressive sun elf with a Eastern European accent and a collection of weapons. So I think he would just start cutting off heads first and ask questions later.
Yeah. I have one character who is just all about dragons in every way, shape, or form. I think she would look at this creature and go, "You are clearly unnatural, and therefore it is okay to kill you." Because she does not want to hurt dragons. I don't know when the world will meet her, but she'll meet her eventually with some people. It's wonderful. But yeah, I think that would. And Taylor, if it's okay, I'm going to lob one suspicion that a current character that you have would be bold enough to be like, I think I can solo this.
Yep, 100%. Kyrie would be like, yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
But Kyrie might. Kyrie would be able to, is the thing.
I mean, she is level 17.
Just looking at the CRs, Kyrie would be able to like solo this guy. CR, yeah, she's a level 17.
Yeah, started at before it was 12, then at time of production 15, and now going into the finale 17.
Hell yeah.
We ate a rock. Well, Kyrie ate the rock. The rest of them just
I have a question for everyone. If your character got hold of the wishing stone in good times, like if there wasn't like this large evil, what would they wish for instead?
I think I think that Fagio would something to do with beauty. I think that Fagio would wish that everyone was beautiful in the way they want to be. Everyone got to every day got to decide what was beautiful.
Everyone gets shapeshifting powers.
Yeah, everyone becomes a shapeshifter. Everyone just got to be the beautiful person they want to be. For beauty.
If Nandipa got it and it was in good times, she would wish for omnipotence and ability to pass through all planes, strictly so that she could break the fourth wall, meet Taylor, and say, "This world sounds really cool. Can we have more of it, please? Because that's what I, Amelia, want."
Just holding a little Nandipa. Okay.
Yeah.
Go home.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, are we all tiny?
Yeah, I imagine that if like D&D characters could talk to you, they'd be able to fit in your hands. So you could hold them like this.
Like the minis.
Yeah.
Like, wow. I love that.
Yeah, I think that I don't know enough about this world, so I think my wish would be like, what? My best friend has a world? Can we play in it more? That's the wish.
What about you, Brina?
I think Amaya's wish actually I think is a little bit evil, guys. I think not in like a evil way, but I think like because she believes what she believes, right? I think she would wish that everybody worship the moon.
Oh, cult leader.
One of those.
But like not in like
not the Crusades.
No, not
Well,
like they do everything for her, she does, but like that everybody would understand the like beauty and love that the moon has to offer, and I think she would think she was doing a good thing.
The god of the stars and the god of the sun just sitting there like, what the fuck, man?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's
I also
so
think
funny.
Amaya doesn't understand that there's any god except her own. I think in her, like, because to her the moon isn't even a god. She's not like worshiping a god in her mind. She's just like, because ever since she was little, like her mom was like, the moon has kissed you, and that's why the stars call to you. And I think it was her way of like, because the species that Amaya is basically like a half elf. But their like big thing is that they see themselves as like a bridge between worlds instead of like half of something, half of not. Which I, as like a mixed race person, I very much appreciate. And I think that the way that like that her mom what her mom was doing wasn't like in her head telling her that like the moon is giving you everything, but it's like you are special and that is good, you know? But I think Amaya took that as like the moon loves me, and that's why I'm good at heart, you know? And if everybody just was able to dance in the moonlight, then everybody would be kind and good.
Dancing in the moonlight, everybody.
Amaya would have to do some deconstruction before she was able to touch that rock. That's all I'm saying.
That's beautiful.
Oh, when Amaya meets the lady in the moon is gonna be really fun. What do you mean it's not the rock?
Mean! I thought you were a rock this whole time.
You're a pretty lady? It's fucked up.
What the heck?
Actually, I'm
Oh,
glad I didn't
goodness.
know.
Yeah. Meets God, wishes they didn't have that knowledge anymore. It's like, I regret this.
Wishes
They
God
say
wasn't
don't be your
hot.
heroes.
I have a fun question for the players. That is about the players. We were talking earlier, and it gave me the idea of what would your species and class be in if you were yourself a D&D character. Yes, Amelia.
Only if everyone's okay with it, because I know I talk a lot.
Girl, it's
You're
all
good.
yours.
Class, automatically. If I had to be realistic, it'd be a bard, but I come from a family of people who were involved in revolutions. And like historically, like we know where, once we learned our history, we know where we were when some certain things were happening. And I think in honor of that, I would be an Oath of the Ancients paladin. Because truth be told, if I could be anything, I would be the person leading the revolution on my back. But I can't. I don't have the body or the brain for that. So I just tell stories and hope that other people will carry a revolution forward. So if I could be anything, it'd be that. And then, in the interest of still looking mostly human and being able to stay black and not making it weird, an Azamar.
Fuck yeah.
Except, guess what? I have wings sometimes now. And the only reason why I had that on deck is because I've answered that question before, because I've asked that question before. I've even told people that the first thing I would do was become a streamer and go to every person in power and billionaire and cast Zone of Truth and then ask them questions.
Steph, do you have your species and class?
I also just did an exercise in this recently because I did the other AP that I'm doing is doing a reverse isekai, or I guess an isekai. It's not reverse. Yeah, it's doing this premise, and part of the casting was conceiving of what you would be like in this world. I went back and forth, and I'm going to change what I said before because I also had said paladin. Not that we can't have too many paladins in the world.
Never too many paladins. Let's go.
But I think, I don't know, I just pictured myself as a oh shoot, what are they called? What's caduceus in Critical Role?
Oh, Fearbolg.
A Fearbolg. I think I would be like a Fearbolg. I don't know. I think I could be a barbarian. I don't have rage issues, but I think that I'm really gentle and there's a lot of things that I compartmentalize or also just kind of process instead of acting out on them. And I think I could actually fuck shit up.
Yeah.
What about you, Brina?
I'm really in between a lot for the species. Number one, my favorite species is Kalishtar. So I want to say that, but I don't think I am that. I think I'm either like maybe a water or fire genasi, or the elves that change, like they go to sleep and they change like the season they are.
Eladrin.
The Eladrin.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with an Eladrin. I feel like that's kind of my vibe. And I while I would love to be like a charisma caster, I do in fact think that I'm a wizard. I think that I like am just somebody that I because I believe that like knowledge and sharing knowledge is such like a good thing for humanity. And so I feel like I would be a wizard and I would be annoying about it. I'd be like Gale, where he's like, but if only you also learned wizardry. Think of all the other spells you could learn if you learned how to be a wizard.
Yeah.
What could do, wizard? Read
You could
books
just
and
read a
spell.
Specifically, though, I do think I'd be a like time wizard. I think I would be able to like stop time and stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. All I'm
I-
saying is these three characters change the world.
Oh yeah.
It'd be a great party.
I've had many a person weigh in on mine because I love nothing more than to be described. But I think I would be a lizard person. I'd be a lizard folk. I'd be a little guy that can lick his own eyeball. I can't not. I love creatures. I love reptiles so much. I would be a little guy with really pretty scales, and I think I'm tossed up between rogue and artificer but I'm leaning more artificer. My heart wants rogue because it's one of my favorite classes, but artificer is another favorite class of mine, and I feel like it hits more with me. I was a very computer and tinkering oriented kid before the sexism got me in schools, but I love working with my hands. I love doing that shit. So I love figuring things out. I love a puzzle. I love like I'm like a hyperactive working dog. I need a little puzzle in front of me. And it would be fun. Either that or a fighter, because I also love just physical labor. I love a simple task, carry this from A to B.
Question.
Mhm.
So would it be wrong now that because I know you love a little guy. I know you would like to be a little guy. So now that you've confirmed this for the people watching, could you confirm for me if it's wrong that I have called you to some people my little kobold bestie?
That's so accurate. I once when I went to Mexico with a bunch of friends of mine, we played a drinking game that I came up with. That was a mix of the song Three Kobolds in a Trench Coat and this game that a friend of mine had done of like a drinking competition in a tavern. And yeah, that was the most little creature that I've ever gotten in a long time. So
Beautiful.
I do love a kobold. I just this is going to sound bad. I just don't think I have like another two people around me enough for me to be a kobold. like physically in the space with me, I have like one other guy and it's good like that. But like I don't think I have two people around me enough to be a kobold.
Awesome.
If I had more roommates, maybe.
Well, it's a full party.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I have another question if we need more questions.
I always love questions, and I love when other people come up with them so I don't have to.
I have nothing,
Um,
so please.
If your character was in another system, what system do you think they would strive or thrive the most in?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh, for sure, Regency. Like, oh, I don't
Good
know any
Society?
Regency systems.
Good-
Good Society.
Good
Yeah, I think
society.
Regency for Faggio.
I was also thinking Good Society as well. I know she's a bit bitchy, but listen,
That
Good
works in Good
Society.
Society.
Yeah, Good Society rewards bitchy behavior.
I love Good Society. It was so embarrassing. I didn't know what the creator of Good Society looked like. I didn't know who they were. I was at Game Expo in Birmingham, and I went to the booth and I was showing my partner like books and stuff, and I saw that Good Society was there, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, there's another game by the creator of Good Society. Good Society is my favorite game. I can't tell you how much I love it." Creator at the booth didn't know, and they go, "Oh my gosh, I love hearing compliments. Did I hear a nice thing about me?" And I went, uh, yeah, I really like your game."
Oh, that's so sweet and honest, though. I bet that made their day.
Yeah.
It's even better when you get a compliment from somebody when they don't know that they're complimenting you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Ameo would thrive in Thirsty Sword Lesbians.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, can I change my answer from Regency? Because I just realized Taylor and Green introduced me to a system that I think Nandipa Amazu would absolutely thrive in. Safety mode disabled? Are you kidding?
Yeah. Safe mode disabled is fun.
She would literally just be exactly what I played, which is the streamer. Like,
I think I'm gonna pick an NPC.
Velpanen.
Oh.
Ooh. What were you gonna say, Steph? Because I'll do more than one.
I said Freya.
Freya. Oh, Freya is a character that my friend May came up with for a similar game to this. And I asked her permission to have her as an NPC, and she was like, "Yay, my baby!" I think Freya would kill it in Kids on Brooms. I think Volpanen would also kill it on Kids on Brooms. Very like witchy wizardry for the both of them. But with Aurelius, the one that comes to me is City of Mists, which is a game that I feel like is slept on. I love that fucking system. I played a character whose like basis was the game master, and he had a pair of lucky dice, and he was so fucking cool, and I loved him. Chance Ventura, but yeah,
Not sponsored, but Legends in the Mist, their next system is so good, and it's coming out soon. Like the books will be shipped soon, and I'm so excited.
Oh my god, I need it so bad. I've only ever played once, but it was so much fun, and I love the concept of it.
Also, real quick, I just want to clarify. I blew a raspberry and gave a thumbs down. I want to clarify that was just in reaction to Volpanen. That wasn't a reaction to anything else. I just don't like Volpanen for pretty obvious reasons.
You're not supposed to. She's kind of a bitch.
Yeah. But everything else, great. I just was like, ugh, Volpanen, boo.
I'm like learning about all these news. I don't know a lot of systems, and I primarily do horror, so I learn horror systems, but like I don't know what any of the things you guys just said.
Have you played 10 Candles?
No. I
love
a bunch of shit.
10 Candles. It is such a good horror game, and you're not allowed to live through it. It's great.
I love it so much. The mechanic of the truth is, let me bullshit so much. one thing about me is, if you
Google
guys
something
could tell,
else.
I like taking spells and using them for things that they're not meant for.
Mhm.
And 10 candles, I like using that mechanic not for what it's used for. I like using it to make my DM actually a little bad at me.
That's
I love that the
great.
rules in it are so specifically written as like, you can only say one thing. You can say we got more supplies, but we can't say where you got them from, or like blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's so good
Yeah.
to like balance both players being able to like grasp at something that they need, and also for the DM to bring the hammer down. And it's
Yeah. I had one where I was like, where I had gotten shot in my lower back and then a candle went out. And then I said, the truth is, I have a metal plate in my back. And everybody was like, what the fuck?
I want to play 10 Candles so bad, where everyone is in a, we did this for Beyond the Witching Hour, where everyone was in a dark room and they had 2 candles in front of them, and then they had to blow out physically their own candles. I want to do that in person so bad, because I feel like it just hits that much more.
That sounds fun.
It's so
I haven't played 10
watching
10 candles yet.
Now I
watching
need to.
everyone in a room hold their breath so that another candle doesn't go out. It's really good.
What? Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna read about this immediately.
Because if a candle
There's-
accidentally goes out,
Someone dies.
someone dies.
I don't remember the name of the system. I've seen it done twice, but it's a system. It's a duet system. It's you and one other person, and it revolves around a Jenga tower.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's fine.
heard of that.
Yeah, it's like it's a really interesting premise. I just can't remember the name of it right now. I could look it up. Give me a second.
I just watched Ready or Not for the first time yesterday, and a 10 candles game based around Ready or Not would be so freaking good. It'd be so good. It's
I've never seen that
such a
movie.
hilarious movie. It is hilarious and terrifying, and I love it so much.
Comedy slashers, my favorite genre of movie.
It's so good.
It's funny because my second favorite genre is historical romance.
Now combine them.
It's called wait. I think it's called Courting Disaster.
Ooh.
Oh, very fun.
2-person games are fun.
No, it's called Starcrossed. Starcrossed is the name of the system.
Awesome. The audience has so many systems to look up now.
Guys,
Yeah.
D&D isn't the only one.
It
Leave
just
the
sucks
dark
because that's one
side.
that you have to play in person. Like that's the problem with some
it's a Jenga
systems.
tower.
Yeah, it's like you have to play that in person, and you know
I love
it's
not playing D&D.
I mean,
I love D&D.
I love
I also
playing
love not playing
TTRPGs. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I want to learn. I want to learn how to run more systems because I can run some systems, but not like I want to learn how to run Daggerheart. I want to get resources for Daggerheart so that like I can provide monsters. But as good as I could get at Daggerheart eventually, like I need to be good enough where I can homebrew Daggerheart. Like that's
The
you know.
2 systems that I'm the most excited for right now is my partner and I went to a Ren fair in Philly, funded by like Queen and Rook Cafe, and in the cafe we found a Dark Crystal RPG, and I am obsessed. I am so excited because I want to run it so bad. And also we have Draw Steel now. We have like the deluxe books of Draw Steel, which I started playing a couple weeks ago, and it's so fun. It's so fun. I love that game very much. I played it when it was in its like, paper packet, please test this out MCDM thing, and it's just really good. But if you want an easy peasy, super easy peasy game to learn and to run Whirl for Shoes. It is so good.
So silly.
So good. I ran it for Too Many Games Expo this year, and everyone loved it, and it made me very happy to run because people could be as silly and goofy and crazy as they wanted, and it would happen.
And here's the tea. I there's something that one of my friends, Justin, Freddie's roommate, said that because one of the biggest questions we got asked about the Power Rangers actual play was, why aren't we using D&D, or why aren't we using the Power Rangers system? And like, D&D is a war game. Like, it can be so much more, but it's designed as a war game, you know? And like, there's so many TTRPGs that are designed for something else, you know? And I think that especially because actual plays are such like intense like storytelling like places and spaces, they're not just focused on combat, unless it's like a teaching actual play, you know? I think that there's just so many systems. I always love a good D&D game, don't get me wrong. I love a good D&D game, but I think that there's so many systems that are better for telling stories than D&D, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Story-wise, outside of D&D, my favorite game is God Killer, because every story I've listened to that was told from good storytellers using the system of God Killer has been absolutely bonkers, just beautiful. It's made me cry. It's always so fantastic. Not sponsored, but quick shout out: Blackwater D&D's second God Killer campaign is absolutely fantastic. Abria Iyengar comes in as a guest. Brennan Mulligan comes in as a guest. Matt Mercer comes in as a guest. Christian Navarro, Anjali Bhamani. Incredible story. I wish I could remember what it's fully called. It was so good. But I had one last question, and then unfortunately I have to head out, which is not a question for anyone that we can currently see. But I think some of the people in our audience today were here with us the other night, which is so this is a fun question to give, though I don't know how we're going to get the answer. This is a question for our producer, which is, did you enjoy me and Taylor's committal to the bit to wait until you arrived to release us?
Yeah, how'd you feel about that, Nick? It was really funny. It had been like a half an hour, and then the stream stopped. But we were just waiting there, like, please, please let us out. Yeah. It was really funny.
My arms started to hurt, and I was like, I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping. And then it just.
With that, we have a little trailer for the Valley coming up right after we hop off.
Valley.
For this. So those who are still in our chat, please stick around to see that. And I think that's a good place to end it. We will see you on Monday.
One for breath, then two for song, three for where it goes wrong. I already know.